Hello sports fans and welcome back to the Electro Sports League Hospital Edition. Last time around Dr. Moon had 12 at-bats and only I don't know. Yes, welcome back to Hospital of the Project variety, and we're going to need to do a little bit of expansion today because I want to open my first surgical unit. I know. For outpatient surgical unit is what we're all about here. I'm going to need to build a bit more ground here to make that happen. Yes. To be honest, the layout here, it works fine as a small clinic, but it's going to work less fine as I need to expand. But I'll worry about that later. First off, I need to build a few more foundations. Or would you say a bit more foundation? I'd probably say a bit more foundation. How much is this much going to cost me? What's that? 10 by 11. It's going to cost me 6k. That's more than I'm really prepared to spend right now, if I'm honest. I'm going to need to go up to about there. There you go. We'll meet the end of the corridor. 3.5k. Sold. Right, good. And then we could just monkey with the walls, and that'll be fine. Wall monkeying. Delete walls. Yes. Delete some wall. Get rid of that much. There we are. So that was easy peasy. And then we need to put some more wall back in its place. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward as well. Jolly good. Because once we've got a general surgery unit in operation, and we've actually made it work somewhat, we can then move on to taking on the highest and mightiest of patients of the insurance nature, and that'll be jolly good for business. Should we just expand that over there? Do we need more bathrooms? No. They can queue. They're British. I'm sure they'll make it work. Well, actually, they're not really British, are they? They're kind of American personalities. But it amounts to the same thing. Right. So I've expanded the corridor down here, as you can see, and that's just me having just miscounted a little bit. So I'll say that it's an artistic rendition of some concrete that we got going on there. And actually, while I'm about it, let's make this bit of wall in keeping with the rest of the interior walls. Jolly good. Now then, surgery. We're going to need something that is going to be jolly easy to mop. How about we do something cunning? If we do a bit of that, yes, and then we do that. This is going to be magical. I am back in The Sims. Right, and then we'll do some regular tiling in the middle there, and you've got a nice square around the outside, and it will have a little sign that says no blood spattering beyond this point. It might. Okay, good. Obviously, I have filled that in before declaring what kind of room it is. General surgery office, like so, 6x6, which is way bigger than it actually needs to be. Well, way bigger. It's 4x4 is what it needs to be, but we've gone 6x6. Right. I'll start tweaking this. You pop back after the bombastic intro, won't you? Okay, now, before I crack on, it could just be me, but it looks like the mandatory equipment for this room is pretty much the same as it is in the standard clinics. Okay, well, I'm just going to trust that this is set up correctly, or that I'm setting it up correctly. I've clicked buttons repeatedly to make see. Look, we've got the general surgery thing lit here. And then you go general surgery office 0 of 1, which is what we need to have. So that's this. Let's just double check that. See, looks the same. Then you click on this, which brings up the equipment that you need, and it's exactly the same as in a regular clinic. Okay, well we'll crack on. Okay, now then we'll stick this up against the wall here. Or we'll stick it up against the wall there. We'll stick the medical light over the top, which means we don't need an examination lamp. Yeah, interesting. Maybe some of these widgets that I went to great pains to deploy in other rooms actually only need to exist in here. You never know. Right, okay, well, as ever, gonna need a desk 1 times and a chair to go with the desk. Oh, we got an oxygen tank, though. Yeah, we should... it's just a decoration. Oh, really? Oh, well, if I've got space, I'll plumb it in, but I'd have quite liked oxygen tank to be a necessity. Stick our toolkit down there. Bang a computer on the desk. Yep, yeah, so far, business as usual. Stick a chair in here for the patient to sit on. I'll stick the printer on the desk. There you go, but easy peasy. You need a hazard bin one time, and then some disinfectant for one's hands. You can't get at it. You can't get at it. You can get at it. Right. Good. Then you need the eye test. This is all normal. I feel like I've got something wrong here, or maybe something has gotten wrong, and I'm just not aware of it. Missing equipment, not accessible. Missing staff. Well, it's not accessible because I haven't put a door in yet. Be patient. I'll make a door happen when the time comes. Where should we stick? We'll stick the eye chart there and then be prepared to move it, I think. And we need the CRP scanner and the audiometer. I'm going with audiometer for today. You never know. Might be audiometer, but I suspect it's audiometer. Now then, there does seem to be more stuff here, though, because a lot of the things that were on page 1 have appeared on page 2 here. So if we stick a little table in here, like so, means the doctor's got a little bit further to go in order to do his stuff. Good. Does that look like it's deployed? I think it does. In fact, it also looks like I could probably put that over here on the countertop, and that would be okay. 1 times audiometer. That's gone yellow, which means we need a couple of stools. No. Negative. You're blocking. All right. Okay. This needs to move. And it's happened at a time where I can't really move anything around. There we go. Move that. Move this. Is that where you want to put it? No, it's not where I want to put it. Let's put this over by the wall here and hope we've got enough room. Move the stool over there. That's good. Put the audiometer back on it. Right. Good. Where do you want the other stool? Will that suffice? Yes, it will. Right. We have all of the mandatories now. Okay, well, I'm not going to put anything else in here then. We'll stick an oxygen tank in because, that'll make people feel a bit more comfortable with what's going on. Need some windows because, I find that a bit of light makes everybody feel a bit more, just a bit more comfortable about their lives. And it needs a door, which we'll put there. There we go. And it just needs a doctor. Good. Easy. Right. I don't know if this is going to count as light surgery or not. I'm not seeing, scalpels or rubber sheeting. If rubber sheeting were a thing. No, I don't want to move that. I want to move the bed. Get rid of the lamp. Move the bed. Let's make the bed like a feature in the room. Give me the equipment. Give me the ceiling lamp. This is now giving me absolutely everything in the catalogue, but we're all good here. Good, right? Yes. Now staff, and that's this button, and then that has no. Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean none? Let's try that again. This, none, no. Assign employee. It's not letting me do the thing. That's odd. That is odd. Okay, let's do that. Whiz it forward a couple of minutes, and then let's do this. None. In fact, it's not doing it for any of them. You're just a clinic, aren't you? No, you're not. You are definitely a surgical department. Alright, so why am I unable to hire someone? What am I doing wrong? Maybe if I push this. There you go, general surgery department. Fine, good, fine. I think the perfect person to work here is going to be someone who does clinical surgery. Oh, it's a shame. I was going to put the intern in and see what kind of a doctor he turned into. Never mind. Right, we're going to go with the artist formerly known as Dana Anderson here. There you go. Get on there. It's because I had nighttime selected. Go on there. On there. Dana. There you are. There we go. Dr. Skipel Smilemore reporting for duty. Hopefully she will make people smile more, because that will improve patient confidence. Right, let's get through to morning and see what sort of adventures await us when we arrive. Morning is broken. First staff member in the house is Skip L. Dr. Smilemore there, getting to work bright and breezy. That's what we like to see. Kartaz has turned up. I think you've got a little bit of cleaning to do, actually, Kartaz. I saw some footprints earlier. If you wouldn't mind getting to work on it. Yeah, see, look at all this mess. Sweep that up, will you? Give it a good mopping. Make that happen. Meanwhile, the rest of them are all turning up. They all look bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to treat whatever turns up. Now then, are we able... I've got to treat one patient in the general surgery department, which is what we've just opened, and then we can invite the Megabucks insurance company to start working with us. I mean, I say Megabucks. I mean, they're not that wealthy, but this is Hollywood we're talking about here, so I would expect to be handsomely rewarded, no matter what. Nice to see the staff socialising at the start of the day. Good, that's the last time you'll be doing that until the end of your shift. Now, assume the position and unleash the sick. Anytime you like. Anytime. We're already here. And we're away. Nobody wants to talk to Nurse Manny. That's unfortunate. There we go. We've got punters. Right. Dr. Onion here doesn't even bother going out to see who it is. I like that. That's ruthlessly efficient. Just kind of goes, come in. Go on. In you come. Yes, what's up? I'll fix you. Yeah, get out. Take some antihistamines. That's what it was. Right, anybody else? You've used the loo next door. Good lad. Well done. Where are you off to? Oh, you've got to do some tests. Right, well, I'll tell you what, because we didn't last time, let's see what we're actually looking at here. We've got some nail fungus and athlete's foot going on, and some nail discoloration. None of this sounds like fun. The available foot treatments are observational foot cream. Just bang some foot cream on. Unless we're going to charge her extra for doing all of this highfalutin medical science, just give her the cure you were going to give her anyway, and it'll be fine. We're doing a fungal culture. Nice. Dr. Stethoscope is using his machinery there in an appropriate fashion. Come on, I want someone for general surgery, if at all possible. Okay, I mean, he's an older gentleman, and therefore requires the bathroom a little more frequently, but, get some patients treated, would you? Yes, there we go. Come on in. Let me sit at my desk, then come in. I want you to count to 30 and then come into the office. What appears to be the problem today with you? So it's Janet Jackson, and she's been pushing it too much. She's got a bit of laryngitis. Hello, doctor. My larynx appears to be malfunctioning. Is there anything you can do for that? You've got dysphagia, nasal congestion. No, you haven't got dysphagia or nasal congestion. You do have pain while swallowing. You've got a headache and you've got some fever. Okay, well, this is quite straightforward. He's doing everything that he's got in his bag of tricks here to make sure that he's properly confirmed what's going on. She also has 2 other hidden symptoms. I wonder if she's going to get a referral to the science department. Let's have a look. Yeah. I don't like it. No. In all my years of doctoring, well, what have we found? You've got inflamed sinuses. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Yes. Hold still. I'm going to stick this down your throat, but my throat hurts. Yeah, I know. This isn't going to help. But we're going to do it anyway because it's in my my book of doctoring for beginners, of which I'm clearly not. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Take these. Clear off. Good. There we go. Another satisfied customer. That's 7 of 7 today. Meanwhile, Dr. Smilemore there is playing some Bioshock 2, and I don't know which way she's going to go with it, but she's having a good time. She's brought in her Turtle Beach headphones, and she's got a gaming mouse going on, and foolish hasn't brought a mouse mat in. Anyway, back to the patients. You're getting a rod shoved down your throat. You appear to be wearing trainers with a suit. I mean, that's a fashion no-no right there. I mean, he's clearly a young lad with his blonde mop top going on there and a pair of specs. Pull his ears a bit and we'll figure out what the problem is. He's taking his shirt off. Don't start getting fresh with Dr. Moon. That's not going to get you very far. What's his problem? Bacterial tonsillitis or viral tonsillitis? Oh dear. Well, we're going to do some serologic sampling. It's the only one we haven't got on the list. No, we're going to do some microbial cultivation to see what's going on there. Oh, we've got they need a professional. That's Mary Anderson, who's someone I haven't heard of, but could be tennis elbow, could be golfer's elbow. Now we've encountered problems like this. It's tennis elbow. Give us some drugs, give us some profilation, tell her to get out. Easy. Another case solved there by Dr. Colonel Failure. No problem in that one in the slightest. If you would kindly now leave my hospital, that would be terrific. But we don't get golfers coming here. There's a rule against it. We don't allow it. Tennis players only in this hospital. And therefore, if you say, oh, it might be golfer's elbow, you go, better bloody not be. I'll tell you that. No, better not be. We don't allow that here. No, you're going to need to pretend it's tennis elbow and then go out with a big smile on your face when I shoot you through of anti-tennis solution into your elbow. Because, I'm just saying, that's a thing you should do. Right, good. We're trotting along nicely. It's just after lunch. We've done 12 patients today, and they're all cured permanently. We will never see them again. They will not be back. And they certainly won't be filing any kind of legal action against us for anything we may or may not have done wrong, because we haven't done anything wrong. This is medical professionals, the professionals. Meanwhile, over here in surgery, not a lot happening. She's on to Act 2 now, which is the bit where the big robot thing and the girl, they kind of have that scene. That could be any scene in Bioshock, really. That's a solid blag on my part. Good. Right, well, everyone's kind of cracking on. I think what we'll do before the surgery opens another day, because I'm saving up a bit of cash to try and get to the next possibility. Although that said, if I do manage to do a light surgery treatment today, that will open up my next suite of guests, and that'll be quite good fun. So hold on, let's leave that open until the end of the day and see if we trigger a result. I mean, it's getting quite late because we close at 6 and it's coming up on 5 now. So far, nobody wants surgerying. That's a shame. Maybe that's because I don't have a waiting area for surgery. That's certainly possible. Right, okay, who have we got here? What's wrong with you? You've got tonsillitis, possibly. Well, you should get your tonsils taken out, but we can't do that, so we'll say it's something else. You've got tonsillitis. There's a lot of it about. And you? You got nail fungus. Lovely. Thank you for bringing it into my nice clean hospital. Deary me. The things we have to put up with. Take your fungal and once we've made more of it in a petri dish, then you are I don't know, we'll give you some ointment and that'll be splendid. Maybe a course of leeches will suffice there. Oh, hold on, what's wrong with you? Oh, you didn't get a chance to be seen. Should have turned up earlier. Don't get sick in the afternoon. That's my recommendation. Get sick as early in the day as you possibly can, and then you've got a higher likelihood that you'll be fixed up. You're still working on her results. Whose results exactly are you working on? We don't really know, do we? But you're working jolly hard. In fact, you're not, though, are you? You've cleared off to watch the telly and just kind of going, I'll just leave that to fester in a dish for a bit. And I'll come back and I'm sure it won't have cross-pollinated some nail fungus of some kind. Oh, there we go. She used the microscope. The stools are fine. Stools are fine, which is good because I forgot to take them away when I was going to. He's come in for hair loss. We could charge him quite a lot. I desperately need a plastic surgery department. And then I can specialise in being a plastic surgeon. I'd be a great plastic surgeon. It's basically just a combination of bulldozing and smoothing. This is a thing that I do particularly well. And when it comes to hair loss, it's rather like using the tree gun, except with hair. I could make that work. I could make a business out of that, and it would be viable. I tell you that for nothing. Anyway, at the end of another fine day here at Uncle Failure's doctorate house of Hollywood clinicians and stars, we managed to cure 23 of 25 people, and everyone's gone home, despite the fact that it's a complete mess. You know what I'm going to do before we leave? I'm going to hire a night shift janitor. Oh, I know. It's a bold move. There, yes, hire staff. Not general surgery, regular clinic. That's it. Hire some staff. What we want here is one of these. Someone who fancies coming in and cleaning at night. Ideally, very cheaply. There you go. You're hired. You're also going to undertake something of a personality change, because we don't hold with your given name. Here in Fight Club, you have your own special name, and only in death may you revert to your original name. And it's going to be Penny, yes. Elater. There we are. Good. That's your Fight Club name. Now, get to work. Sweep my hospital as though your life depends on it. I mean, your life probably does. What are you taking out of the fridge? Whatever it is, you don't need it. And certainly don't go and, give it to a bunch of monkeys and spread them around the planet. That would be potentially disastrous. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you for stopping by here at Dr. Colonel Failure's Hollywood Clinic to the Stars. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on the next thrilling episode, and fling a like at this one if a like is available in your pocket to be flung at this time. I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.